things that you used to often say, Ma, that it just always burned in my brain. Like on a computer screen.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's been conditions that exist where it like there's so much power that goes there. There's so many different reasons how it could happen, you know. But there's like a surge of power, and whatever it's called, screen burn. And whatever it was looking at the last instant before that event happened is forever imprinted on the screen, and then that's all you see. Like it's like could be a picture on a wall, you know.
Oh, it's not necessarily
screen burn.
It's not necessarily a person.
Yeah, it's not. Anyway, I need to get something to drink before I start running my mouth. I gotta hurry up and get rid of all that coffee. Your son sent me coffee for Christmas.
Oh.
I told him I don't drink coffee because it wounds me up too much.
Yeah.
So I mix it with decaf. But it's good. It tastes good. And I'm a flavor whore.
Yeah. A flavor.
Mama, you just agreed with that. I'm going to spit out my water. Because I think it occurred to you what I said. I'm a whore for flavors, Ma. Not to be mixed up with a penis pocket. All right, you ready to do this? I'm feeling frisky today. Thought I'd do an instructional video and teach somebody how to tie a bow tie if they wanted. I'm super excited because I got me an iron. A good one, too. It has a crack in it, but I had all these dress shirts from my old life when I lived on 3D land.
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
That's cool.
I gotta put this up because I don't like the lighting. It's too bright.
It has a glare.
There we go. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I didn't turn on my lights either. I'm not even prepared. See? You get so caffeinated and so spun up, so high vibrational, people spread themselves out and can't focus. Me. I'm talking about me. There's that. Mr. Iskey got me that. It says, beware, dog has liquor license.
Oh, that's cute.
I found these today.
That's nice.
I found things I was looking for. I thought they were gone forever.
Oh, I'm glad.
And I looked in a tote that I was sure I looked in so many times before.
And it was there.
But it was there. When I was in the Air Force, I won a couple of awards.
That's nice.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like, the award that I won on a grander scale out of more people is smaller than the award that I got on a smaller scale. So I only did 6 years because, you know, it's all reindeer games, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. The nonsense of it all. Let's end that paradigm. Let's not give them a reason to use all their resources there. I'm here to speak out. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I'm going to dial myself in a little bit. I'm a little up here, and I want to be down here. So, I thought if anybody out there wanted to learn how to tie a bow tie, here's your chance to learn. It's 5 turns. It's 5. It's 5. Whoop, 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 whoop. 5 pictures. 1, 2. Let's see. You got to look at the bottom because one side's got to be a little bit longer than the other. There. Wait. It's backwards. There it is. There it is. So this is backwards. So this is the left side of me is a little bit longer than right now. I'm left-handed too. So I do things a little bit. I'm Heyoka. I do everything a little backwards. So 1 turn. I take the long part, put it over the short part. Part's just a little bit shorter. Not too much, just a little bit. Maybe a ½ inch or so. Make a cross. Now you're going to do this. You're going to kind of... There, where's the bow? Where's the bow shape? There it is. Where's the bow shape? There it is. There's the bow. And hold it right up there. Now you can see how the bow starts to form right there, right? This is messing me up looking at it. You take the back part, put it right out there in front, and pitch! When you pitch, there's a hole in the back. Push it through. I'm going to do it over. And not look, because that really messes me up. Yeah, I can't look. I can't look because it's backwards. That's why I just, when I give myself a haircut, I'm feeling. If I look in the mirror, freaking jacks me all up. So I'm going to step over here and do it real quick. Because, gosh, it's like, I don't know. Mirrors trip me out, stuff like that. You know? Mm-hmm. And then technology extra dupes stuff because it makes things backwards. And I'm putting it right way in my head. Mm-hmm. And then every now and again you'll find a view that puts it forwards. And then I get all confused. It's just... technology's getting real freaking glitchy. Mm-hmm. I got a couple of things on my list of things to talk about. That are the high side of AI or whatever, you know, merging technology to heal people. Because I'm all about like the riff frequencies and stuff. Actually, I got to start those. I haven't done those in 2 days. There. That's better. I'm going to check out the whole fit today. I got my sensible shoes on. Because I got bad feet. So I got to dress for comfort. And cute, huh, Ma? Cute and comfort, huh? So here's the one award I found. This is when I got it for... it's an eagle. Fly like an eagle. Straw. Margaret Hassack, 55th Maintenance Squadron, Airman of the Corridor. April, June 2005. They had a big old ceremony. Everything's about ceremony and ritual and just attention suck. Diverting attention. Putting attention. Put your attention here. No, put your attention here. No, do this. Do this. Control, power, dominance by people that can't control themselves. And then this one I'm kind of proud of. Just because I never really won awards. I thought I was dumb until I found out I was smart. But, this one is heavy. It was made right out this person, whoever's Warren's Jewelry out the back gate on Cornhusker Road in Bellevue, they figured it out, you know. Because how much of the Offutt Air Force Base have they spent their monies making patches and these stupid little trinkets for people, you know? Because none of these trinkets, I won this award, this one right there. Airman of the Quarter, 55th. That was out of 1,800 people. At supposedly one of the greatest military Air Force bases on the whole planet. Does that count for anything? Should it? Should it? Should it count for anything? Oh, you're such a pretty eagle. You're so pretty. They make him look all mean. Listen to what I say. I'm the military. I kick your ass. Now, though, here's a funny story. Now military members are like, they let their standards, that's why I could only do 6, because I saw what it really was. I'm like, dude, this is way beneath my standards. I can't do this, man. I can't freaking minimize myself to fit in this paradigm. And so many people just could have great retirements now because they just did what they're told. But I could see the trajectory of which way the world was going. They would play war and exercise using chemical warfares that we had to do all the shit that they made us do for 2 years. It was like when we were doing it, I'm like, they're going to make the whole world do this one day. They're going to make the whole world go through bullshit, and the whole world's going to do it. All for our own security. When I was a little girl, the kids around the neighborhood said that they talked about the haunted hill, the hill that was haunted. And I couldn't sleep one night because I was so obsessing about this haunted hill and all the evil, wicked stuff that I was conjuring up in my mind that happened there. And mom went out in the middle of the night to go down the hill to prove that there was nothing, that her faith was bigger than anybody's fear, or any fear that I could have, that her faith was bigger, and that whenever I was afraid in life and I didn't have a big enough, strong enough faith in my own, that I was welcome and always free to borrow hers. Thanks, Ma. It sustained me. So, yeah. She always told me, just, there's always how people want you to think they are, and then it's your perception, how you receive things the way they are. And also, when I was a little girl, I went to a preschool in Atascadero, which means little mud hole. I think that is hilarious. My brother and my father were born in a mud hole. In the same hospital. Isn't that comedy, Mom? I think it's hilarity. Anyway, so my dad still lives there. I sent him a message this morning. I was clowning around playing with this thing, and I dance it out in the morning. So because Mom is slow to wake up, and I wake up, I got energy, so I got to get it out. And I'm not a runner, so I ain't gonna go running up and down. So I just dance it out, lift weights, and do sets, stuff like that. List for Jagger. Hi, Jess. Jagger is a little boy that lost his life 7 months ago because the teacher gave him a fucking granola bar and he had an allergy. I still think there needs to be a wrongful death suit for that. I mean, there's an imbalance out there. A freaking beautiful human being lost his life that the whole community had loved and adored. And nothing? Just a life lost? No. At least make sure Ma and his twin brother never have to fucking work again. At least do something like that. Take the burden of, having to freaking act like you're really happy at work and while you're thinking about your 14-year-old son and your 14-year-old brother that, okay. It's just, yeah. Anyway. So when I was a little girl, went to Little Acorn preschool. They made us for Christmas. I was Rudolph. I remember they put red lipstick on my nose. And I was like, wow. That tastes good. I ate everything. I'm autistic. I was that little kid that, ate paste. Because you know what it smells like. I wanted to see if it tastes like it smelled. Because there's a lot of things in this world that taste different than they smell. It's all about procuring data collection. So they put lipstick on my nose, and that was the first time. Hi, Gigi. That was the first time, I ended up getting into Grandma's purse and eating the lipstick. And that was the beginning that I'd get in trouble because I'd find women's lipstick. So does that make me a lipstick lesbian? Anyway, I guess so. Anyway, I haven't eaten lipstick in a long time. But I just remember the lyrics of the song and the videos and all that stuff. And what I got out from it, from my own perception, from my whole life, is that there's always groups that will choose who gets to be a part of the group and who doesn't get to be part of the group. And you might have magnificent skills and attributes and abilities, but if these people don't have those in this group, they're not going to recognize them in you, and you will never be welcome. And so if I've learned, I'm talking to me now, I learned to be okay with being, my circle is a dot. Mom. You want to say hi to folks today? Wait, you want to wave? Give a wave, you and Benny? She always says what a nice smile I got. I said, Mom, it's your smile. I just get to borrow it for a little while. So there's always groups, and then there's always, if you're different, you're probably not going to be in that group, right? A lot of, there's just, and that's carried with me my whole life. So every time I go into a room, I'm assessing what's the group. Am I going to fit? I can offer contributions. I can offer my experience. I can offer the group all that I've learned in my life. And that if this is a selfish group and if this is a greedy group, if it comes from that heart space, it will not succeed. But if you come from a heart place, from a heart space, see, I think truth is the highest vibrational frequency, because I didn't come from a place from love. So I've been figuring out what love is my whole life, not what people tell me it is. Because I've had people say, like, look at me and tell me that they love me and then sleep with my roommate. Stuff like that. So I'm like, dude, I don't want, if that's your kind, I don't want your, please don't say you love me from the people that do things like that. You know? Right? Yeah? And I've always been different. Aries sun, Scorpio moon, Cancer rising. Pisces and Venus, Mars and Saturn and Gemini. Everything about me is contrary, man. I exist to show people that there's alternative ways to thinking. And I don't just offer one. I can offer as many as people are willing to perceive. Because I've been around so many personalities, I can tap into these different energies and look at things from their perspective too. Collective consciousness, it's kind of how it works. Anyway, so I get ideas every now and again, and I put them out there, and if they're gonna land, either I'm gonna get the means to make them happen myself, or somebody else is gonna pick up the idea and they're gonna do it, and maybe they're already doing it. But I got this rad idea for a freaking stocking hat, because I get migraines. I got degenerative arthritis in my spine. I got a bunch of problems. I just try not to complain about hurting too bad. And so a really tight stocking hat with all of these wires in it, right? And then over the ears, you got your sound device in the hat, okay? And then, this is the part that's fun. This is my favorite part. The music pulsates to the different regions of your brain with the different instruments. How fucking rad is that, Ma?
That's really good.
I like really corny music too. I can't ever put music up on. I put like seconds of music on. I get copyright strikes, but you get these little, like, the little Isabels and the little Hannahs and those of the world, and they're dancing around with this music and that music, but that's okay. See, I'm always right. I'm Rudolph, man. But I got the ability of telekinesis, so I should count for something. I was watching different people. I haven't looked it up in a while because I know what I can do. And now I'm curious as to other people are starting to find if they're coming into their energetic abilities too. And so I just put in telekinesis, and there's this girl that does it with aluminum foil. So I was playing around with that yesterday. But she uses wind. She has like a little piece of foil like this. And I rubbed it all down so I could take the static electricity of it. And she does this thing with her hands. I can't do it like this. I need a better setup. Anyway, where she like snaps her fingers and then like does this like that, and then the freaking aluminum foil goes flying across the table. But the thing of it is that's like, this is like a sail. And that, I mean, so to me, that's like wind propulsion. My ability of telekinesis. Good thing the CIA never got me, huh? Mom saved me from all that, didn't you, Ma? Yeah. Mine is done with a lighter, and I'm going to start doing it with other stuff different. I want to try hydro. I saw a kid doing that, and I've done it with water. And you can test it. Like, I used to do that and make make me do the dishes, and I'd have to wash the really nasty freaking skillets with all the nasty stuff in it. You put the Dawn soap and it breaks up. And then I used to, anyway. So, lighter, anybody could do it. I want to encourage more and more people to try it, because the more people, I get it from Mom. Mom does it. And put a lighter in somebody else's hand. It's better. I think it's better when you do it. I just do it myself here because I can't get Mom to hear it, okay? So now I'm cooperating with the fluid inside. I'm turning it left. Now back the other way. I'm going to knock it off the edge of my hand. Please, maybe. It's going. And this is what's cool, is because the other person can feel it. Cooperation is nature's way. Control? People got it twisted, y'all. I'm here to verify. I had a funny thing on Facebook today. I try to stay out of social media, especially when I'm moods like I was today. Let's see if anybody... Here's the post. Somebody put, because there's poachers, there's people, they don't respect laws, rules, regulations, just human decency. You don't go onto other people's lands and shoot animals and then take them for your own purpose. You don't do that. Maybe your mom never told you that, but my mom told me stuff that you don't take stuff from other people. You earn your stuff. So I'm here to verify. Anyway. It was hilarious. And so these guys put up this is, the post is New Mexico Most Wanted. So if anybody wants to go see this exchange for themselves, go over, check it out, verify I'm not a liar, see for yourself. The post was February 7th, and then they posted it yesterday. It says, please share by clicking the link on the post and share it from there. Update, $1,000 reward. Will pay $250 per trespasser for information leading to their identification, arrest, prosecution. You must DM me with details such as their name, place, where they live, vehicle, blah, 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 blah. Hi, folks, we need your help. Please share, And so all I said is it will become common for the community to solve crimes since the police don't. That's it. Because you talk to anybody in any community, you call the police, they don't come where I live. And I've lived in a lot of places. Just here to verify, folks. I say it will become common for the community to solve crimes since the police don't. Then some chick comes at me with, the police are working hard on this. It's just a bit difficult with having only a few pictures since the officers don't recognize them. And then another woman said, Kathy Kennedy Shannon. That's funny. Shannon is my ex's name. That's why. It's just a frequency, Why we don't align, woman? Right? Why we don't align? Put on the uniform and let's see how brave you are. I got a little bin from Space Observer, so I sent that picture over. I said, I already did, suck it. I said, I was in Operation Iraqi bullshit. Where were you? And then I said, I'm too fit to be a cop in the chilly state. Yep. And then I let El Pasos let them know that the police don't work hard on anything. They're mostly high school graduates that had a cop relative that fit their program, that played their reindeer games. People getting it? Getting it? Just because people put stories out there don't make them true. But if you fall and if you get in alignment with the storylines that people tell you, you will find one to follow. For that, I'm sure. It says, do you want a medal? I already got awards. I'm good. You know? I mean, if you put me next to that person, and if every freaking single person whose lives I touched in 48 years all gathered up and match them to their energetic imprint, that's okay. You can say whatever you want to me. Doesn't hurt my feelings a bit. Hey, Ahmad. Yeah, since you're here, I got this. This is for my sister. I found out after she died, she went by 6. And that's always been something that... See, I didn't grow up around Jessica. She was 9 years younger than me, but this is like in our imprint, in our DNA. My dad was... I mean, it's just like support. You know, supporting people. She didn't get support when she was a little girl. See, my crap was different than hers. You know, her mom was a junkie. So her mom would rather get high and freaking, my sister was the little girl that freaking her mom turned her fucking over to men in exchange for drugs and stuff like that, you know. I mean, I was just raped when I was 10 months old, but I mean, I wasn't even like, you know, my hip pops. I mean, I know of the experience, but I don't have that video, that tape to play over and over in my head. My body remembers, my energy remembers, but my memory don't remember, and I ain't trying to ever go to that place to ever do. And so, but she had all this pains and hurts, so that's why she was so important. She was very loving, very nurturing. She had 5 kids. Shit. She started young, you know. But because of her, you know, our DNA will pass on. My brother only had 1 daughter. I mean, it stops with me. So, anyway, ramming her on. So, I got this for Jessica because got your 6. Anyway. I got it like, she died September 23rd, 2022. I got it. That was a Friday. Found out about it Saturday evening, 24th, 20. So, I got it on the 26th. I got it that Monday. Anyway. So, and then another, medical device that people could do is the same principles with sound, vibration, and hydrotherapy, like in tender parts, like using hydraulic heated water to get into those parts and penetrate, like when people have arthritis and stuff like that, like me, you know, stuff like that. I know they have, like, my friend Judy, she's a sensei to me. She's older than me. She's into Reiki, stuff like that. I still have not done my lighter trick for her, as a matter of fact. But she has a PM, one of those mats. She does my feet soaks, takes all the heavy metals. You know, it's important to get those heady, and you know, I had 8 anthrax vaccine shots, and I got so much free. I'm like a little Incredible Hulk, with all this little fire, a lot of water, air makes steam, you know. So I got to keep my emotions right size contained. I got to work hard on that every day. So, okay, I talked about Little Acorn Preschool. That's where I had my first crush, a little girl named Brooke. You know, we're like 4 or 5 years old. I'm like, man, she's really pretty. You know, will you be my friend? You know, let's hang out, stuff like that, right? She didn't want anything. She didn't want anything to do. I'm like, that's probably my pre-programming of why I like girls that are mean to me. Anyway, I don't anymore. I don't. I work through all that stuff. I don't have zero tolerance for nonsense. Connection don't happen when you keep secrets. That's another. I've been thinking about all these people are connecting. People's communities are merging. You know. But people want people to give off a certain projection of who they want the public to think that they are. You know, they put out this reputation, so it's like a projection of themselves made up in thoughts and ideas of who they want to be, and it's just flashed up on a wall. And so they got people that's like, don't look at me, look at the projection on the wall, like the algorithm of the cave, you know. And society is based on that. So if anything real comes along, people don't know how to look at it, recognize it, because everybody's too busy looking up at the projections on the wall. You know? So that's why I don't believe in secrets. I tell everybody, I tell this stuff on my YouTube channel. If people want to go back and look at the old ones, all my dirt. All the stuff that I'm embarrassed of, all the stuff that, I ain't proud of, all of it. I put my whole freaking fifth step out there at some point in little Easter eggs, stuff I'm not proud of, just to let people know you can live a way that you aren't proud of, and you can also stop living that way and become living a way that you can be proud of. It just takes work and effort, and that's when I usually lose people. Work effort? What? No! New Mexico, it's green or red chilies. Green or red chilies. It's not me, it's them. Because everybody cares, man. It's on their fucking license plates. It's weird. It's like, why don't you put that fucking chili down and go fucking walk with your kid up a trail? I mean, we got beautiful land all over the place, but green and red chilies. Get out of my face with that shit. And people know who they have an idea who they are, but they still want to do their dastardly, dirty, perverted, trashy deeds. They still want to be. See, because a lot of people have like disassociated, and they didn't get all the parts back that left their soul sack when they disassociated. So that part that says don't fuck kids. That part that says, don't fuck animals. You don't beat kids. You don't hurt other people. All that part, that offers restraint and discipline to not cause harm to others. They don't got that. So they consider themselves to be broken. And so they want to go out and they want to break as many people as they can because misery loves company. If hurt people, look behind the desk at all those positions. Look behind all those nameplates of all those desks of these people in local governments, county, city, DC, extension of Hollywood, all of that, right? Look at the people that you're dealing with. They got fucking snacks everywhere. I'm talking the majority, and I'm not talking all. You got little pockets of people that give a shit about themselves all over the place, but it ain't the majority of this planet, I assure you that. So you got people that go out and go, oh yeah, and they're the hurt people. They're not helping people in the community. They're hindering. And then they get to go home and be like, I have the power. You also had the power to help make these people's lives better, and you didn't take it because you live from your ego and not for your spirit. It's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.